Part 9 of when you were threatened to steal information from a ruthless cold mafia who was known as a reaper. Other point of view. Theo, did you like my flowers? His words hit you like rocks. Till now you were thinking that Taehyung had been giving those flowers. But that was Theo. Shan. Theo? Theo, it's an honor that you recognized my voice. His deep voice was sending you chills through the phone. Jan, what do you want? Theo, I want you, Jan. Your heart missed a beat. The way he took your name like he was tasting it. Jan, I thought my husband warned you enough to stay away from me. He laughed mockingly. Theo, husband? Ah, but then why were you keeping my flowers and cards with so much care? Jan, because I didn't know that you were sending these. Never contact me again, Theodore. You were about to put down the phone. Theo, do you love Taehyung? Not saying anything, you cut the call. With fear, you looked at the flowers. Some were dry. The words written on the cards were pouring out obsession. Your phone buzzed. Same number. You declined. A message popped up. I am coming. Your pulse quickened. You should be running to tell the guard, but the first thought that crossed your mind was Taehyung. Next moment you were calling him. He didn't pick up. You again called, but no answer. Running towards the door, you wanted to lock it, but Theo stepped in. Jan, but nonsense. How dare you do, Theo? I was waiting for him to leave. Jan, leave right now, Theo, or what? Will you call Taehyung? But he must not be picking your calls. How he knows that? With each word, he was taking steps towards you. His demeanor twisted insides of your stomach. Shan, what are you up to? Theo, you know it, Jan. You know everything. Theo, soon you will run towards me. I have something that is yours. His eyes dark, and he seemed certain for his words. You breathed in when he left. His words repeated around you, and a fear tightened your heart. Jan, Kyle. While constantly calling driver, you reached home. Kyle was standing in uniform. Kyle, Jan, you came early. You ran to him. Bending down, you hugged him. The child was taken aback when you started crying. Kyle, Nona, you separated and yelled at the driver who stepped in with Kyle's school bag. Jan, why were not you taking my call? Driver, sorry ma'am, my phone was on silent. You dismissed him, but your heart was still not at peace. I have something that is yours. Kyle, why are you crying, Nona? You forced a smile and wiped your tears. Sorry, everything is fine. Kyle, is Taehyung okay? Why he didn't call me? When will he come back? Taehyung, an alarm was now ringing in your head. Why you didn't think about him? Shan, he will be fine. Go to your room. You again called Taehyung and no response. Your heart was drowning. Standing with a clenched fist, you were now calling his secretary. Jan, why nobody is responding? You were slightly shivering when you received a bundle of pictures. Those were Taehyung's pictures. He was tied with a chair, blue punch marks on his face. Your breath hissed. An address was sent in the next message. Do you think you will escape alive after this? His hands were tied behind the chair with ropes and cuffs. Theo, who was standing at a distance, came near him. Theo, I have plans. I know that I infuriated a reaper, and I don't care about my life. It's my aim to kill my father's murderer. Do you have a small brain, Theodore? A risky work comes with attacks. Were attacked, and Taehyung's jaw twisted when he chuckled and stepped away. Theo, that attack was for you, and my father died instead of you. His voice was raised. So what? You want to take revenge by killing me? He shook his head. Theo, I want what you are hiding. Ta, I am not hiding anything. He was frustrated now. Theo, Victor. That name spread darkness on Taehyung's face. That didn't go unnoticed by Theo. Ta, don't step in this fire. His words were laced in threats. Theo, I am already in the fire. I lost my only family, and I will make sure to burn the evils in these flames. Jan, Taehyung, both men swung their head where you were standing, breathing heavily and falling while your eyes fixed on Taehyung. He was shocked to see you there. Theo was calm, with his arms folded on his front. Theo, welcome, Jan. I was waiting for you. Taehyung looked at him darkly, getting it at what he was playing. You didn't pay any attention to Theo and headed to Taehyung. Shan, are you okay? Leaning to him, you touched his face. His eyes bloodshot with a disapproving look. You could sense the anger under his stiffed muscles. Ta, why are you here, Jan? You gulped when he hissed, your face just a few inches away from him. Theo pulled you back when you tried to undo the rope. Ta, get off your hands. He sprang up in the chair but locked back by cuffs and ropes. Theo's grip around your arm was firm. He raised a brow when Taehyung roared, and grin broadened on his face. Theo, wow, don't just break the chair. I am afraid to handle you, or I might then kill you. Shan, Theodore. He amusingly looked down at you. Shan, leave me. He stepped back. Ta, why you called her here? She has nothing to do with any of this. Theo, really? He raised his shaved jaw. Theo, so she doesn't know Victor. Jan, I already told you that I don't. Spat, and Taehyung's shoulder widened, in proud at your furious attitude. Theo, then what is this? He pointed at a screen hung on one of the wall of that warehouse. You and Taehyung looked at it. Video of Victor's home was playing when he kidnapped you, and when you went there to report him. The thorns pricked your skin. It felt like all those days were flashing back when you were forced to lie and betray. You didn't look at Taehyung, who was rigid at his place, but his muscles were tensed. Theo, you remember something, Shan? He narrowed his eyes, judging your impressions. Theo, how you played with Taehyung and helped Victor? Now I get it. That's why he married you. To punish you, right? The feelings you started having for him in the last few days, especially after his confession, were again replaced by guilt. Da, watch your mouth, Theodore, or I will out your tongue. Theo, how did Victor know about that trade meeting? Who else can tell him other than Shan? He was walking towards you like a predator. You didn't move. Da, stay away from her, Theodore. He shelled. The chair creaked when he tried to break free. You looked back at Taehyung, and guilt tightened more around you. Theo, Shan, he was close. Your gaze shifted to him. Shan, he blackmailed me. Theo, come on, I am not Taehyung. Ta, I will give you Victor. Stay away from Yan. Theo passed you a winning smile. Theo, now you got the point. So tell me, where is he? First, you will let us go. Theo, why would I believe you? Ta, I will give you the container and money right now. You shockingly stared at him. Theo agreed. Container was brought and Theo left after giving you the key of Taehyung's cup. He must be afraid of him, and so were you. With the small steps you went behind Taehyung and then unlocked the cuffs. You were sitting on the edge of bed. Taehyung was went to meet Kyle. He stepped in and you left your place. John. Taehyung. He was in comfortable clothes. Locking his gaze with you, he headed to you. Ta, you shouldn't had come there. Shan, he sent me your pictures. I was worried. Ta, why were you worried? He paused. You opened your mouth, but no words came out. Ta, you never told me that he had been sending you the flowers. Yan, you knew? He told me. If you had shared, then I might be alerted. Shan, I thought that were you who sent me the flowers and cards. Ta, what? Me? Your face heated up due to embarrassment. Why would I do that? He yelled with anger and frustration. Shan, because you said you loved me. I thought you. He sighed as your head hung down. Holding your face, he made you look up. Ta, you rejected me. Shan, I didn't. His eyes shining. Ta, then his one hand slid around you. Did you accept me? He looked at you and then at your eyes. Shan, I don't know. And you couldn't stop yourself at that time. And to be continued. Thanks for watching. I am so happy that you people are loving both series so far. Both are my favorite, but which one you like more? Please tell me about this in the comment section.